trying to get it where you. Hold on, hold on. Let me see what I'm doing wrong here for a second. All right, there we go. So anyway, so hi my Leo. So as you already know, this is LT. This is gonna be for the month of October, and this is gonna be a what's coming towards you read. If you guys have not already, please make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure you go on my website and check out my website at ltspiritual.com. If you're trying to learn tarot, that would be a great place to start. I do have tarot courses on there, and I'm gonna start doing tarot courses at least like once a month, like where there's like a live. So make sure you guys sign up for that. All right, so let's get started. Spirit, what is coming towards Leo for the month of October? What's coming towards Leo? A lot, apparently. Hold on. I feel like Spirit is saying that, like your. I feel this in my spirit, there's a shift that's coming towards you. You know, like things that you've been wanting to happen, that's actually is about to start happening for you guys. Like you're gonna see a major shift coming towards you. Look, the first card that came out was Happy Family, and so with this Happy Family, I feel like I don't know. It just seems like a major shift. Like that's when I dropped those cards and I seen all those cards come out. Like ironically, all the cards was positive, and so but it feels like that's why I say it feels like a shift. Like you guys have been shifting your energy for a while, and it feels like you guys are finally getting this energy of like experimenting, you know, or experiencing like this happy life. Like it's like well overdue. Like your spiritual team is saying like, okay, whatever bring you happiness is actually what's coming towards you in the month of October. So if money brings you happiness, if a relationship brings you happiness, you're finally starting to experiment it. And I feel like this is like long overdue when it comes to that. You know, like it's long overdue. You finally get to experiment or experience something really positive. Like you guys been having some financial constraints, um, and I feel like you guys are coming out of that, but I still feel like you have to balance out your money for the month of October. Like, find a way to, like, just not overly spend. You know, like, you probably feel with the financial constraints, you probably feel um, like that's been keeping you from having this happy family. You know, like that's what's keeping you from um, experimenting like something positive because your money hasn't been right. And so as you see, like here, you have you have the number 4 here, and then we add 1 plus 3, that's 4. So 4 talks about stability. So it feels like the main thing that you're going to be experiencing this month is like stability. Like you could have, like, for some of you guys may feel like there could be a bill or there could be something come up, but I feel like you guys are kind of like breaking through on that energy of like, you know, you having this financial constraints, but you're finding happiness at the same time. You're finding like this energy of having like this happy family, you know, but it's like you get this stability more than anything. You also find yourself walking away from some things, like people, places, and things that just don't serve you. Like you find yourself stepping away from that energy. Like no longer are you like focused on this energy of like trying to make everybody else happy. It's like this month you finding yourself like focusing on yourself and focusing on what makes you happy. It's almost like a rediscovery energy here. Like you guys get to rediscover who you are, you know, relearn who you are, because like I still feel like, you know, for some Leos, like you still feel restricted, but it's like you're in this molding energy for a lot of you guys, because like you still find yourself finding happiness, right? But you're in this molding energy here, where it's like you're becoming a new person, a better you. And it seems hard and it seems like very frustrating, but it's like you're starting to just like figure out like who you are as a person, and like you're changing and you're growing and you're like learning like what makes you happy, like what makes you happy, what makes you sad, like what makes you strong. Like especially with the financial constraint, it could be like, you know, your spiritual team has been nudging you to get another job or to do something to get bring more money, and you find yourself just like, okay, you know, you find yourself just stuck and not taking any action. But I do feel like you guys are going to actually start taking some more action when it comes to your money situation. And not only that, another thing I do hear as well, Leos, is the fact that, you know, you've probably had some financial constraints in the past, and so your energy is like, go, like I gotta make the money, you know, I gotta get this money, I gotta keep pushing. And so even though like you're having like these financial constraints and you feel like you're walking away from things that just doesn't serve you, you're also stepping into your personal power and finding out what real happiness is for you. Because look, right after you walk away, you have the world, and the world is a card that brings success. You know, like that you it's like, and you know what? I feel like the financial constraints is in the back of your head. Okay, so it's like, okay, I've been through it. I've been through the storm. It may start off like that, like you've been through the storm, and then like you're finding yourself just like, okay, let me just have this, um, you know, let me keep being motivated. Let me keep trying to get out of the energy of stuck energy. And so you find yourself like sitting, feeling like you're sitting on top of the world. Like the energy from like beginning of the month changes by the end of the month. By the end of the month, you find yourself being more empowered. By the end of the month, you find yourself being more successful. The beginning of the month may be a lot of like sorrow, a lot of sad energy, but it's like you're finding yourself finding peace of mind by the end of the month, and you're finding yourself finding happiness by the end of the month. So it's like you're getting a lot of success here, and you're feeling that success, and you're stepping into that power, and like you're not allowing anything to keep you from getting to your success, because like I said, you have the walk away card. So it's like you're walking away from things that don't serve you, and you're actually stepping into your personal power and finding like just straight up happiness. Like you feel like you're sitting on top of the world. You feel the success by the end of the month. You feel like everything that you worked hard for, you get. You know, you're finding like an energy shift. It's almost like a quantum leap. Like you're jumping from one situation to another situation that's totally better, and you're finally like, oh my goodness, like this is my life. I can't believe that this is happening for me. You know, and so with the seventh chakra here, card here, it's like that's because you're growing more spiritually and you're finding yourself more spiritually connected, and so that's why you're feeling like on top of the world, because you find that spiritual connection here. And look at the bottom of the deck, Leo, you have a woman holding a heart. So it's like you, if you are a female or identify as like feminine energy, like you're finding yourself holding a heart. You finding yourself in love. And if you're a masculine energy, you have somebody that loves you very well. And so it's like the shift is that Leo's, from the beginning of the month, it may feel real hard. You know, it may be very frustrating in the beginning of the month, but then by the end of the month, the end of October, you're gonna find yourself like just with straight success, like feeling like you're on top of the world. You even finding love. You know, you also finding a community. You know, like people who, people, places. I mean, people who you feel like is at home. Like they remind you of yourself. You know, and it's like some of you guys are pushing through anxiety. You know, in October, you're pushing through a lot of anxiety. Like you're not allowing that to hinder you, like you keep moving forward. You find yourself in a way that you have a lot of adjacent possibilities, a lot of possibilities that are the same by the end of the month. And then look, you're kind of like, I feel like with your first chakra, you find stability like by the end of this month. So whatever you've been having a hard time with finding stability on, you actually find that by the end of the month here, Leos. So Leos. So we this is going to be the end of the read. If you guys haven't already, please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Also, make sure you share the video with a friend. If you guys want to learn tarot or just want to check out my website, go to LT Spiritual